Hey everyone, and welcome back to another Train Sim World 6 video. Today we are back on the only Dutch route for the game, the Spoorlijn Zwolle to Groningen route. And we are at Groningen in the Vossloh G6 by Train Sim Germany, which is their first product ever for TSW, and only their second product ever, because I think only their previous one was Constans to Villingen in Train Simulator Classic. So yeah, we've got a cargo of ZACNS tankers, and we're heading down to doing a quick run down to Onnen depot. So yeah, let's get started. It's been a bit since I've driven the G6. I do remember how to set it up though. So release, apply the direct brake. Let's get the instrument lights up. What else do I need to do? We've got like a cruise control. I've never figured out how that works, so I'll just be driving it the old-fashioned way, i.e. manually. Ooh, while we're here, let's also get this other seat folded away. That's for the other direction of travel, which is pretty neat. Let's also get our hard hat on. There we go. Yeah, also, I should point out that this thing is not equipped with ATB, it is only equipped with the German P2B system, so I will not be turning that on today, just the CIFA system. And this service requires Rheinbach-Osten, the Vossloh G6, and the Kinzigtalbahn, because these tankers are off Kinzigtalbahn. Also, the G6 comes in a Deutsche Bahn livery, because Trains of Germany were unable to obtain Vossloh branding, but there is a patch on the Trains of Community website that's officially for TSW5 but does work in TSW6 that swaps out the branding for the realistic Vossloh branding. So yeah, what have we got? Then we're heading down to Onnen Nord siding 305. So yeah, we've got Spoorlijn Zwolle to Groningen in the winter time, so we've got a bunch of trains running around, and yeah, snowy, cold. So yeah, I will have to pay special attention to the signals because, well, we don't have any sort of like safeties enabled that will allow us to like trust the train to let us know of a signal. So yeah. This little shunter is the only reason I got Rheinbach-Osten, because despite like this product is definitely older. It came out in 2020. The G6 came out in what, 2022? 2021? Can't remember exactly. But in my opinion, despite having a lot of the features that you'd expect from today's add-ons, like dynamic suspension, announcements, faults, all of that, I still think that it holds up today. Oh, wrong button. Yeah. I won't open the window because it's cold, freezing out there. Alright, we can go to 60, then 80. Yes, I know about that. The Vossloh G6 only gets a small amount of services on this route, like 3. 2 tanker runs from Groningen to Onnen depot, and then 1 shunting at Onnen depot service. Right, let's give us some welly up to 60. Yeah. There aren't also too many other places where you could drive the G6 in timetable mode. You could drive it on Rheinbach-Osten, obviously. You can also drive it on Main-Talbahn, and what was the other one? Bremen to Oldenburg. But yeah, unless you're willing to drive out on free roam on something like LGV Mediterranee or S-Bahn Central Schweiz or something like that, there isn't too much you can do with this little guy. But what you can do, I do enjoy. I love riding around in the G6 off camera from time to time. Here's Groningen Europa Park. Absolutely storming through. Not too much stuff today. Also, you may wonder why the signals are so clearly visible. That's because I've got London Midlands improved signal visibility mod active. You can find it over on the TrainSim community website if you have a device that can run mods. Wow, this route in the snow looks absolutely gorgeous. Wow. This deserves... I think after... yeah. I think, like... here. This deserves a good screenshot. Why is it not really highlighting the... Why is the G6 appearing like... I don't know. I could probably do some, like, good old-fashioned photo manipulation to make it look a bit... Okay, there we go. That looks a bit better. That looks actually really good. Look at it. The modeling is very good. I'd say the exterior modeling holds up under today's standards. Like the physical textures and everything still holds up today. Yeah, I know I've got Pisa B off, but yeah. I actually off camera. I actually deliberated about this quite a bit. Should I have Pisa B turned on or off? I should also mention I do have signal delays. Sorry, I can't English properly today. I also have signal delays enabled, so... But they are on a low frequency, however, so... We might not even see one today, which would be quite ironic. There's a SNG. There's a co-plopper parked off to the left. This little G6 can actually shift. We're doing 68 kilometers an hour. That's actually impressive. And man, the sun shining off that snow. That's actually beautiful. I need to do more snow driving in this game. I don't do it often enough. But this is absolutely stunning. Railway crossing. But it's not gated. Oh. It's just, I think it's an access road for the depot, I think? No, it's just a dead end. Never mind. Yeah. Absolutely storming along. 72 kilometers an hour. There is a yellow signal, but I'm going to ignore that and get up to line speed. Because I don't have ATB keeping an eye on me. Oh. It said 60, so I might as well... Yeah. That sign... Oh. No. Let's go. Apply fast on the loco brake. Never mind, that's just locked the wheels up. Never had that before. Yeah, we're literally registering. I have no idea how fast we're going now. Hello? Why aren't the brakes releasing? I've never... Yeah, like, I've got the wheels locked up. Hello? If I give her some welly, does that fix the issue? Yes! We are registering speed, the wheels are increasing in velocity. Yes! Okay, okay. Note to self, don't use the loco brake. Oh my goodness, I thought I was going to have to can the recording there. That's hilarious. We've got a signal, 40 limit in force, okay. I'm having to manually read the signals in order to try and find out what speed I should be going. Yeah. Oh, never mind. For heaven's sake. Why do the brakes not work properly? Alright, let's give it some juice. Okay, 43. So it turns out the train brake has exactly the same effect, only it takes longer. I can only apply a slight... Okay, note to self, I can only apply a slight amount of train or loco brake before the wheels lock up. Good to know. That's beautiful. Beautiful morning snowy sunrise in Holland. Alright. 1.2 kilometers to go. This is actually the longest service in the whole timetable for the G6, and it's pretty slow, so yeah. It's nice how the speed limit actually shows up on the signals. So even if you don't have ATB, you can still figure out what's going on. Let's give it a decent amount of juice, like 20%, just to try to get up to 40. Okay. Actually, that's probably a bad idea. I probably want to try to get this as slow as possible. I actually forgot to zoom out the map because that does take out the frame rate quite a bit. And plus I haven't replaced my mouse yet, so my mouse wheel's still absolutely busted and it doesn't zoom out properly. 700 meters to go. I'm really scared of overshooting a red signal. Coming into Onnen depot. Ooh, there's a Vectron over there. That's off the Kinzigtauban too. It's the DB version from Kinzigtauban. Alright. Easy does it. Can't have too much. Start slowing down now because I'm really nervous of locking up the wheels again and then not being able to recover before it's too late. Though we are slowing down pretty well, it's just taking forever. Alright, release. Dang, quick release. Ooh, there goes a coupler. Sorry, mate. Sorry for holding you up there. Alright, easy does it. Can't. Oh, I'm so nervous, man. I love how the seats fold in to the train itself. And also the hard hat is a nice touch. And it's even an achievement, you get points for the first time you click it. Alright. 130 meters to go. So what is this service? I'm not even going to bother to pronounce that first one. There goes an SMG3 absolutely storming by. Alright, let's apply the brakes. Easy does it. No way we got the stop this good. Yeah, baby! That's what I'm talking about. We did lock up the wheels at the end, but we still did it. Gold medal. No points for using the safety systems, but we already talked about that. So yeah, that'll be all for this video, everybody. It's about, I know it's a shorter one than usual, but yeah, that'll be all for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another one of these videos. And I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.